Today we have a little sequence, just a gentle sequence for our neck and shoulders. So we can often get quite stiff and tense around our neck and shoulders, and it has a little bit to do with our throat chakra as well. So this is our communication center, our voice, and also our listening. So sometimes if we are stiff in this area, then it may mean that we've got some blockages here, or vice versa. So we're just going to do a few gentle stretches today and see how we go. So start by sweeping the arms up as you breathe in, reaching up tall, and long exhalation through the nose. Inhale and exhale. And one more. This time we're going to come up and interlace the hands, stretch them up. Have a little bend side to side. And then take the hands behind the back, squeeze the shoulders. Open up the chest, looking up. And a little forward fold here, just to wherever you come. Sitting up again. Bring our arms out, crossing the left over the right, intertwining them. And just lift them up and feel that stretch across the back of the shoulders here. Maybe it's in the front. And then change sides. And release. Come up onto hands and knees into a cat posture. And just begin to move in that familiar cat-cow. Inhaling to lift. Exhaling to hunch. And then we're walking the hands over to one side just a little. Create a little C shape in the spine. And then continuing our cat-cow movements. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hunch. Just notice where you feel that now. Walk to the other side. Inhale, belly drops, chest lifts. Exhale, hunching. And then we're coming down to thread the needle. So bring the right arm through and rest the ear and the shoulder down onto the mat here. Squaring through the knees and the hips, and extend that other arm forward along the mat so the chest can roll down towards the mat. And then gently untangle, come up, take a high hunch, and then do the same on the other side. come back to your cat now. And we're going to slide all the way down onto the front of the body. We're going to stretch the opposite way now. So have your hands under your shoulders like you're about to do cobra. Extend one arm out and slide it out just that little bit further, and then roll over towards that straight arm side. So that top leg can bend, and hopefully the sole of the foot can come to the floor. And we can just rest the head wherever it rests. And keep breathing here. Keep softening. There's a lovely twist happening right through the spine. Let's unwind. Slide that arm back under the shoulders and do the same on the other side. Slide it out and rolling over. Take the top leg, place it behind. Might feel different on this side. And let's roll back over. Place both hands under the shoulders now and curl up into cobra. And then lift the buttocks, pulling back, having a stretch. And then circle the arms around so that the back of the hands just rests near the feet. Forehead stays down. We're going to roll up onto the top of the head here. So as we do this, you'll feel just a little squeeze over the throat. Just breathe into that space. And then gently unrolling, coming all the way up to sit on the knees. Make fists, placing them behind you. Push down into the ground, lifting up the chest. If you're comfortable here, you can drop your head and neck back so that the back of the head rests on the back of the shoulders. And open up through the throat. Very gently now, sitting up. Let your head come up and then place your chin down onto your chest, stretching out the back of the neck. And give it a little roll from shoulder to shoulder. Drop the right ear to the right shoulder. And left ear, left shoulder. Let's move the buttocks to the side. Bring the legs out and we're going to lie down. All the way down and stretch nice and long. Arms and legs in opposite directions. And take care to stretch one side of the body at a time, fingertips to toes, while the other remains still. And changing over. And then bring your knees onto your chest. Hug them in. And have a little rock from side to side. Rocking all the way to one side and all the way to the other. And then we bring the arms out level with our shoulders. And the knees come up and over towards the right elbow here. Let the knees fall. Turn your head the opposite way. And let go of any holding anywhere. Let's bring the knees back up and take them to the other side. Come back to the center. Bring your hands under your knees and start to swing your legs. Rocking and rolling, rocking and rolling. And eventually coming all the way up to sit. Bring yourself up onto your knees. I'm going to just take a little lunge stretch here. So bringing out your right leg. Hold onto the knee for balance. Have this leg straight if you can. And move into that lunge, letting the hips sink down. Circling the arms up, and we're taking the hands to the back of the head. So while we're sinking the hips, we're going to open the arms and look up. Open the chest. We're pushing down through the knees and the foot. Opening up the chest and your throat. And then come to neutral and float the hands back down. Tuck under the back toe now. And step into plank. Lower down the knees, untuck the toes, and pull back. Sitting up again, bringing left leg out. Coming into that lunge, circling up the arms, cradling the back of the head, and taking the elbows back, the chest up. Back to neutral, float the hands down. Tuck under the back toes, step to plank. Then lift the buttocks, come into downward dog. Walk the feet in a little. Walk them a little wider. And then walk the hands back towards the feet. And as we hang in a forward fold here, I'm going to take those hands back to the back of the head again, so that when we fold forward, getting that little squeeze over the throat once more. Bring some weight into the front of the feet. See if the tummy will tuck under and maybe the spine can hang a little longer now. Release the hands to the floor. Soften the knees and uncurl your spine coming up. Give the shoulders a roll. Up, back, down. Step the feet a little wider, come into a side stretch. And centre, and the other way. And centre, and over. And centre, and again. Come back to the centre, heel and toe, feet back into hip width apart. One more little back bend here, just bringing our thumbs in around the base of the spine, pushing forward with the hips, lifting up vertically and dropping the head back onto the shoulders. Breathe into the belly here. Gently now, bringing the hips back. Gentle with the neck as you bring it up. Back to neutral. Bring one hand over to the opposite ear. And just pull it over slightly. Relax that other shoulder. Take your gaze down slightly. And then gazing up. Feel the pull across the front of the throat, the sides. And back to neutral. Let's go the other side, pulling it across. And gazing down. And up. Back to centre. Give your neck a little roll around any way that feels good. And bring the hands to the back of your neck. Give it a little squeeze, a little massage. Lick your lips and swallow. Open your eyes. Circle your arms up and bring this energy to your heart. Namaste.